Hi friends, how are you today? Hello my beautiful people. So I'm making this video standing up in my kitchen because I need to get to the gym. So anyways, the point of today's video is don't overthink it, okay? Don't overthink it, all right? I'm trying to get energy to go to the gym. But that's God's divine message for you today, because I too was just going through the same thing about I started overthinking, and all these podcasts started popping up, right? About growing your business, how to grow your business, all these steps, all these little very meticulous, just like steps to follow. And it just gets so complicated and so confusing, and it's just such a mess. And it's like, just don't overthink it. God in the universe will present you the solution at exactly the right time. They're going to give you exactly what you need to be doing. And you're going to feel that intuition, inspired action, right? You're going to feel, the next right thing to do. You're going to just know what it is you're supposed to be doing, what your next step to take is, right? So it's like, just don't overthink it, because that's where you start really making mistakes, getting off track. You start going down this rabbit hole of like crazy shiznit, right? Start going down this rabbit hole of trying to learn all these little details, and it's like the information is never ending. Like, there's so much information out there. There's so many ways to do all these different things, right? I mean, the same thing, but different things. Like, there's just so many ways you can do it, and everyone does it different. And it's like, you are just going to have to find your path and what works best for you, right? So, I don't know. I'm trying to get some energy to go to the gym. I know I just said that, but let me pull you up a little bit. Tired of hunching down, but so sorry guys, bear with me. Bear with me. So just don't overthink it. Like, there's always going to be a million ways to do something, a million ways to get to the same destination, right? There's going to be so many ways, and you just have to find out what works for you. And God in the universe is going to present you with exactly what you need at exactly the right time. So whether that be like an obvious solution to a problem that God gifted you with, the ability to solve that problem, or the clear solution, which a lot of time that's where meditation comes in. Meditation, is a huge, big deal in clearing your mind so you can listen for the answer, right? The answer will come. And if you're not overthinking it, if you're not letting your brain sit there and run off in a million directions, in a million ways of how to solve this problem, if you just quiet it down. Oh, sorry. Quiet it down, simmer down. It will come to you, okay? It will come to you. Or he could do it in presenting, a person will come to you and present you with an offer, or present you with a solution to a problem you have even. And it's like, okay. And it all falls perfectly in alignment if you let it, if you're not overthinking it, if you're not trying to solve the problem, It's like, really, it's not up to us in our little human brains to try to figure out all the solutions to this crazy multi-universe, right? God put us here for a reason. He wants to do his work through us here on this earth, okay? And we all have different gifts. We're all unique on purpose. He made us all special and unique and different because we all have different gifts, different voices, different opinions to offer to this world. And you're going to resonate with some people and some you're not, but they can resonate with each other, and you'll find your people, right? And you can help lift others up. You can help lift other people up, right? And then other people that are a little farther along in their path, they're going to come help you up. And then once you work your way up, you're going to go and start helping those people up on their path. It's like we're all going to find the people that resonate with us, who we were put here to be. We're all here to work together with each other, to love each other, to help each other grow, okay? That's what we are one. We are all one. That's the theory of one. We're all one consciousness, right? We're all one consciousness. But then they do talk about these NPCs, which are non-playable characters. So that's something I'm still figuring out. But basically, I'm still learning this journey too. I'm still learning this journey, but I just feel like after getting out of, sorry, I'm out of breath. After getting out of the relationship with that narcissist, for me, I was already like awake and like starting to awaken and everything. But it was like after that second narcissist, just something snapped in me and was just a huge like switch went off. And it's like, okay, there's something more, like there's something bigger. Why is this my second narcissist in a row? Why did I attract this? Why did I allow it? And it's like during the relationship, I even have a video where I was recording still with the narcissist. I was like, knew I was going to leave in my mind. I knew it. And he knew it too, because he was starting to follow me around. Like he wouldn't leave me alone. And it was like, I had already checked out. I already knew I had to get out. I knew it's what I had to do. I already had stayed 4 months too long, 4 months longer than I should have. The moment I knew I wanted to leave, and I said I was going to leave and told him that, and then waited 4 more months to actually make my move and do it. But there's lessons we have to learn. But it's just like looking back, I would have loved to just left when I said, but it's like I still had to learn the hard way and I had to learn the lessons. And it's like, that's a thing too. I'm like, if you feel something's not right, then it's probably not right. If something's off, it probably is. If you feel something's off, it probably is. So the best thing you can do is just get out. Get out as soon as you realize it. Get out and go no contact. Okay, that's the only way, is going no contact. But I really didn't mean to make this a video about narcissists, but that's what led me to my awakening, and that's what I'm here to help whoever needs to get through, getting through a narcissist, leaving a narcissist, realizing they're a narcissist, for one thing, right? Because I know when you're with that narcissist, that's the last thing you want to do is think that they're a narcissist, or think, oh my gosh, they're doing all these things to me, because, well, they're not going to change and you have to leave. And that's the last thing that you want to realize. That's the last thing you want to face or believe, is that you're going to have to leave, and that's the only way, when you're discovering that they're a narcissist. And it's like, oh, I just had another point too. Spirit, bring it back to me. But like, that's the last thing you want to do, is realize you're going to have to leave this person, because that was what it was, because you just want to believe that you can do something to make this relationship better, or make them change, or make them better, or help them, or get them down the right path, right? And it's like, no, not with a narcissist, not with a narcissist. And really, it shouldn't be this hard. Either you're with a full-grown adult that takes accountability, responsibility for their feelings, and your wants to, not your feelings, but if you have a reasonable, something they obviously have done has upset you, then for a good reason, right? Then they would look at that. And especially because our narcissists don't have empathy, but the person having hurt someone, when you find out you've hurt someone, well, what do you want to do? You want to make it right. You want to apologize. You're like, oh no, that wasn't my intention. And it all comes back to our intentions as well. What are your intentions? Are you have good intentions or bad intentions? There's really only two. You're either a good-hearted person that has really good intentions towards people, you really only want the best for people, and you come from a place of nothing but love and caring for them, right? And caring is not controlling. Let's not mix those up either, because you can't go around forcing people to do what you want them to do. Sorry, because you think that's how you should be living your life and that's what you would do, or that's how you lived, or you learned this mistake or that mistake. You can't go around forcing that on other people. People have to learn and live and make their own mistakes, or they wouldn't be who they are. They wouldn't be their unique, beautiful soul of a person that they are if they didn't make those mistakes. Because we can all make the same mistake, but we're all going to take away something different. We're all going to take away different lessons from that and bring it out to the world something different. We're going to alchemize that differently, all of us, right? So yeah, I didn't really mean to make this about narcissism, but here we are. So anyways, if you are going through it, I'm here to help you in any way I can. I don't know, I've got like free content. There's tons of content out there, but it's like realizing you're with a narcissist first, actually getting out, and then staying no contact. That is what you have to do. I know it sucks, but I mean, you know in your heart, in your gut, in your soul, like this person isn't right. They're not treating you right. And narcissism is a spectrum, so it could be on certain extreme, it could be an extreme level or not, but either way, if you're not happy, you're not being treated right, it's toxic. If it's a toxic relationship, then it's a toxic relationship. Even if you don't like the word narcissism, if it's toxic, it's toxic. And a lot of times, like cheaters and things like that, it's going to end up going back to narcissism. Like, why? I almost just wonder if, like, not every single cheater, I don't want to say every single cheater, but most of the time, like compulsive cheaters, we'll just call them compulsive cheaters, they're going to have some kind of form of narcissism, for sure. They're on the spectrum, for sure. So, I don't know. Yeah, overthinking it. Don't overthink it. Like, don't overthink the solutions to your problems, okay? Don't overthink the solutions to your problems. Don't sit there and overwhelm your brain so much with all this information that you're trying to take in and learn, because there's so much to learn, right? There's so much to learn to get to your next goal and get to that next level. It's like there's just so much to learn. It's a never-ending sea of information. And it's like, no, just slow down. If you feel like you need to stop and take a break, take a break. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Don't let yourself, have a anxiety attack from trying to learn all of this, because we only have so much time in a day, and it's all going to happen at exactly the right time. God and the universe and the amazing divine timing of the universe is going to work it all out for you. So just take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Just breathe, because the solutions will come. And that's another thing you can do. Our breathing exercises, meditation, yoga. Go for a walk. Go do a workout, which is what I need to go do now, because I've been in kind of a overload all day with information and working on things. And so, I don't know, I don't talk about this really, but I have an Airbnb and I run that. And that's a lot of effort and time and attention. And, it's me. It's just me. I don't have a property management company. It's like, I'm doing it. I'm running it. I've done all the things. I'm the one in charge of this project, and it all falls back on me, right? So that's a lot, but it's like, you know what? That was part of my inspired action, was just something I felt I knew I needed to do. And the amazing God, divine spirit, let up. It all worked out, and all led up to it working out. I mean, it just worked out. Yeah, there was a lot of hurdles. Don't get me wrong. There were a lot of hurdles, okay? But it's like it all worked out. If you just take your inspired action for the day, whatever it may be through the day, you might have a lot of inspired action some days. Some days you might just need a rest day, and that's okay, because you're still going to get to the destination. You're still going to get where you're meant to be at exactly the right time. So just don't rush it. Just breathe, breathe, and reboot, right? Breathe and reboot. In the words of Carrie Bradshaw, Sex and the City. Breathe and reboot. Okay? So maybe we'll get some breathing exercises going on this channel too for people, but they're really, really helpful. Breathing exercises, meditation, all that, right? So, okay, I didn't want this to go too long. I just wanted to put this out there. I just felt the spirit hit me before I go do my workout. I just wanted to get this message out, and I'm sorry if I trailed off on a few different things here, but it's like, just don't overthink it. Don't overthink the solutions to your problems, because God in the universe and divine spirit and timing is going to work it all out. As long as you're doing what you can do every day and taking your inspired actions for the day, you are doing just fine and you are right on track, okay? And when you need a rest day, take a rest day. When you need that rest, take that rest, okay? It's okay, and you're going to get there, and it's going to all work out. So, all right, that's it, I guess, for this one. I'm going to go work out myself, and I will see you in the next one. I love you. You guys stay strong. You know I love you. You've got this. Okay, bye.